In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 18, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Brewers versus St. Louis Cardinals. The St. Louis Cardinals play host to the Milwaukee Brewers in a crucial National League showdown on Monday night from Busch Stadium. The Brewers have put together a strong September to find themselves atop the National League Central by 6 games as they head into the final stretch. The Cardinals sit in the basement of the standings themselves, simply playing the role of spoiler in this one. On the season, these 2 divisional rivals have only squared off 6 times, with each team having won 3 times, though both rosters have evolved quite a bit since then. The Brewers will be favorites, but the Cardinals can't be slept on either, especially at home. The first-place Brewers will start dominant right-hander Freddie Peralta to set the tone in the first game of this road set. Peralta got the win last Tuesday, allowing 1 run on 2 hits over 6.1 innings against the Marlins. Peralta fanned at least 9 batters, allowing him to hit the 200 strikeout mark, currently the 6th highest figure in MLB. He has been especially dominant across his last 9 starts, boasting a 6-0 record to go along with a 2.01 earned run average and an 82-11 Kelvin BB. He gets a Cardinals team that is out of playoff contention and simply going through the notions at this juncture of the year. They have won 5 of 6. The Cardinals have nothing to play for at this point, and Adam Wainwright has been a shell of himself at 42 years old with his 7.95 earned run average and 1.98 WHIP. The Brewers are closing in on a division title, and Freddie Peralta has been respectable with a 3.79 earned run average and 1.1 WHIP. Wainwright has been god-awful, and the Cardinals have lost 7 of his last 8 starts. The Brewers will come away with the road on Monday as one of baseball's hottest teams keeps the wins coming. The Brewers have leaned on strong pitching all season long, and there's no doubt that being able to rely on Peralta in this one will be instrumental towards their success. It helps them that the Cardinals are missing a number of starting position players, and the lineup simply lacks the punch that they'll need to get the run production needed for a victory in this one. I just think the Brewers are the better team with something to play for right now, and even in a division rivalry series, I just don't think the Cardinals have it in them to play spoiler, especially by sending Adam Wainwright to the mound for the start here. Peralta's been a lot better on the road as of late, which is the one part of his game that needed fixing this season, and I think he does enough to get the job done here. There's no getting behind the Cards here, so the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Both of these offenses average 4.6 runs per game on the season, and with the recent run of injuries across both lineups, that will only keep the scoring down even more than anticipated. The Brewers are likely to be without Yelich, while the Cardinals are to be without a handful of starters from throughout the season. Beyond that, this one also has a pair of pitchers against each other who are accustomed to the lineups that they'll be facing. Peralta and Wainwright are both experienced and know how to navigate these lineups. It won't take many runs to win this one, in what should be one of the lowest scoring games on Monday night's slate. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox versus Texas Rangers. This Monday night matchup features the first game of the 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox traveling to take on the Texas Rangers at home. Boston was swept in their previous series on the road against Toronto, and will look to bounce back in this series. The Rangers are the better team overall playing at home and have much more riding on this game as they are in playoff contention. Texas has a considerable edge on the bump with Jordan Montgomery, who has a 3.47 earned run average, facing off against Boston's Cutter Crawford, who has a 4.26 earned run average himself. Montgomery is coming off an outing in which he threw 7 shutout innings, and the Red Sox have shown that they tend to struggle against left-handed starters. Two teams on losing streaks, and it's hard to get behind either side. However, the Red Sox have nothing to play for as they're all but out of the playoff race. The Rangers are at home, have more to play for, and you can make a strong argument Jordan Montgomery has been a better pitcher than Cutter Crawford this season. Crawford is still a young pitcher who has issues with control, and he's allowed 6 runs in his last 8.1 innings. Montgomery is coming off 7 scoreless innings in his last start. It's time for the Rangers to prove they're playoff worthy. Look for Montgomery to record another quality start, while the offense and bullpen take care of the rest. So the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have struggled at the plate as of late, with both teams being swept in their previous series. We see a pretty solid pitching matchup as Jordan Montgomery faces off against Cutter Crawford. Montgomery has a 3.47 earned run average and a 1.22 WHIP on the season, while Crawford has a 3.47 earned run average and a 1.22 WHIP. Both pitchers are coming off outings in which they were effective, limiting their opponents to no more than 1 run. Look for both pitchers to repeat these performances and record quality starts as both teams continue to struggle at the plate. In terms of trends, the Red Sox have gone under in 6 of their past 7 games. In addition, when these teams have faced off in the past, they have gone under in 4 of their past 5 matchups overall. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Baltimore Orioles versus Houston Astros. 2 teams that could very well meet in October will square off this week when the Baltimore Orioles travel to Houston to take on the Astros in a 3-game series. The Orioles clinched a playoff spot with a win on Sunday and are trying to outlast the Tampa Bay Rays to win the American League East Division. The Houston Astros laid both the Rangers and Mariners by a game and a half in the American League West standings heading into this week. Both teams still have a lot to play for, with a first-round bye at stake for both teams in the postseason if they can win their divisions. Still, the urgency seems to shift more toward the Astros in the opener, with Verlander on the hill against a pitcher, Means, who has made just 1 start this season. Verlander has gone 3-2 in his last 5 starts and has a solid earned run average under 4 in that span. The Astros have played sluggishly recently but have benefited from both the Mariners and Rangers getting swept over the weekend. Baltimore split a 4-game series with Tampa but still owns a 3-game advantage in the loss column. Massive series for 2 teams fighting for division titles. The difference in this spot is the Astros are at home, and they have Justin Verlander on the mound, a pitcher who has come through in big moments time and time again in his career. John Means has just 5 innings under his belt this season, and he's pitched a combined 13 innings the last 2 seasons. This is a spot the Astros should win with their veteran ace on the hill. Means is just impossible to get behind given the lack of pitching these last 2 seasons. So the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. The Astros have gone over the total in 3 of Verlander's last 5 starts. As a team, they have gone over the total in 7 of their last 12 games. The Astros are 5th in baseball in runs per game this season as well. The Orioles have gone over the total in 8 of their last 12 games. They are 6th in baseball in runs per game this season. Additionally, they are averaging nearly a run more per game on the road than they are at home this season. I expect a game that will get past the total, with 2 of baseball's top hitting teams squaring off. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.